Good morning and welcome to the KR Daily Transmission. My name is Kaia Ra and I'm so happy to be here with you today. This month, we are discussing the topic of self-love. And when you're going on the adventure of self-love, which, as we know in all adventures, both the excitement comes from when things are both going well as when they are creatively challenging and we are able to overcome them on our adventure. And so we always want to go well prepared into our adventure. And I have found that some of my best friends in the journey of self-love have been the Ascended Masters, and a few in particular. So today I'd like to highlight several key code Ascended Masters from the Sophia code that you can partner with to experience greater breakthroughs in your journey of self-love. So the number one Ascended Master to work with when on this topic of self-love is Kuan Yin. She is the master of teaching us how to go within and love the different parts of ourselves that feel unlovable. And she even has a mantra that you can say as many times as you like that will help deepen your connection both to her as well as to your higher self and to the source of all love. And that mantra is in the Sophia code, and it's Om Mani Padme Hum. And in chapter 11 of the Sophia code, you'll be able to read all about that mantra. Now, for the purpose of understanding how to easily connect with Kuan Yin in a moment of challenge on your adventure or in a moment of celebration, one of my favorite places to call in Kuan Yin is when I'm taking a bath. And I welcome Kuan Yin to come and bless the water and to sit beside me as I share what I'm feeling, what I'm releasing, what I'm praying for, and what I'm dreaming for. And because Kuan Yin is so deeply connected to the water, this is a way to amplify your connection, both in receiving her healing transmission, but as well as hearing her words directly in your own heart. The water also allows for you to become more still and listen to those places within you that are asking for greater attention and more of a loving presence, which I shared in yesterday's video. The next mentor that I highly recommend calling upon for mentoring the divine parent within you is Mother Mary. Mother Mary, along with Kuan Yin, has been one of the most prolific Ascended Masters for teaching me how to parent myself, which I had absolutely no idea how to do for many, many years. It was more of a bootstrap sort of soldier my way through life situation until I identified through Mother Mary and Kuan Yin's teachings that it was really important to learn how to actually parent myself, to give myself permission to parent myself the way that I had never been parented. And giving myself permission to deeply love myself at that level, to recreate for myself what I needed that I didn't have in childhood, it builds such an enormous amount of safety and trust between, your adult part of your awareness and the different little kiddos inside of you, the different aspects of your inner child that have been waiting for years for someone or something to meet the needs that were not met for you in your childhood. So, for example, you can take, when you consciously choose to go shopping for yourself, whether it's for food or clothing or nice warm outerwear. I'm in the mountains right now and it's very chilly, but my inner child has, my inner parent bought my inner child lots of warm things to wear this winter. And that was extremely healing for her because she's really scared of being cold. And I know this from my conversations with my inner child, from taking the time to listen to what she's afraid about, which then allows me to address her needs and concerns through loving actions that I can provide for her as an adult, as the parent. So Mother Mary was a really, really big part of this training for me. Mother Mary can love you just as much as she loves me, because she loves us all equally. And you can call upon Mother Mary to show you the places that maybe you're holding out from parenting yourself. And in her loving embrace, she's going to guide your consciousness to unique and creative ways that you can show up for yourself, maybe in ways that you've never given yourself permission to show up in this way ever before. One of the interesting ways that I started to learn from Mother Mary was years ago when I was traveling a lot. I really had a hard time with eating on the road and having what I needed. And Mother Mary, that was right for my own body and my own digestion and my own lifestyle. And this was years and years and years ago. And I also was living on a very limited income. And at the time, and Mother Mary, revealed to me, look, let's work with where you're at. And I'm going to show you ways that you can shop for yourself and for this child within you, and to pack these dinners or lunches to whatever location you're going to in a way that you feel deeply held, nurtured, and nourished when you arrive to your destination, which is a part of your job and learning how to ground yourself. And once I really took in how good it felt to take these actions, to take care of a part of myself that I would often just leave to the wind. Like, well, I hope there's a restaurant or something or a grocery store to the destination I'm showing up to that's going to provide for my needs. Like, that wasn't actually pre-planning, pre-paving, parenting the one within me that was really concerned about what was down the road. I wasn't getting involved enough with creating my own reality. And when I saw the rewards of how loved this made my inner child feel, I started to identify, oh my God, I can apply this to everything in my life. I can organize my home in a way that feels amazing and nurturing and helpful. I can organize my business in a way that feels, whole and nurturing and truly self-celebratory. I can organize how I'm making a drive or how I'm booking a travel adventure. I can organize this in, how I'm preparing to go out and meet with friends or community members. And over time, I realized there isn't any place in my life that I can't bring love and attention and care and beauty to. That's true self-love. Creating life in a way that's meaningful and emotionally safe and celebratory for you. No one else is going to do that for you. We may have moments in life where our friends or family celebrate birthdays or holidays with us, and they do it in a way that delights or surprises you. But ultimately, self-love is a daily journey. It's not a pivotal experience. It can include a pivotal experience, a pinnacle experience, but your self-love is a daily journey of parenting and loving the one within you that deserves for you to focus upon your own heart, deserves for your life to reflect the beauty that you want to be living in. And this is at any budget, at any price point. It's just like, work with what you got. Mother Mary taught me to work with what I had when I had what I had. And through that cultivation of self-love, I filled up my emotional bank account with so much love that greater and greater resources started to flow to me so that I could express greater and greater levels of love in my self-care towards myself. We've got to start where we're at. And what's exciting about that is, you can ask Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene and Kuan Yin to invoke the angels to show you little miracles. Say you're shopping for a new outfit that would really bring a lot of joy to your heart, to your body, to your inner child, to feeling empowered in your adulthood. And you're shopping on a budget. Get your angels and Mother Mary and Kuan Yin involved. Have them be a part of this self-love practice to manifest exactly what you need, exactly where you're at. And this is how I rebuilt my life, step by step, prayer by prayer, manifestation by manifestation. Success doesn't happen overnight. It happens through a daily willingness to practice what it takes to listen and follow through on what your heart, your body, your mind, what your whole being needs from you. And in return, that love will eventually overflow and create greater and greater opportunities for you to experience even more of your own happiness and joy and love for yourself. The final mentor that I want to talk about today is Isis. Isis is really powerful in helping us clear codependent relationships out of our life that prevent us from feeling a lot of true and genuine self-love and acting in self-loving ways towards ourselves. One of the greatest obstacles we put in front of ourselves are codependent relationships with family members or partnerships that are, sorry, this hat's a little itchy, that are really prevent us from fully claiming and owning what is right for ourselves. And so if we are always defaulting to what someone else needs or wants, instead of putting our own needs and emotions first, we're not serving them. We're actually just maintaining a one-sided relationship that's codependent, that's not serving a truly unconditionally loving space. So Isis helps us untangle from codependent dynamics and also inspires us and encourages us and empowers us. She, in her powerful wings, she guides us to choices that feel unique and unusual, but are based in a new level of self-love. And she teaches us how to get used to that feeling that we are worth our self-love, that we are worthy of our divine inheritance, of our sovereignty, that we are worthy of friendships and important partnerships and connections that are loving and they're regenerative. They give as much as they receive. And stepping into that new chapter of self-love that can mean letting go of certain dynamics or even certain people that have been harming you unconsciously or even consciously for years. And so that takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of positive coaching and self-talk, both from yourself, perhaps your loved ones, but lean into Isis, Mother Mary, and Kuan Yin, and really feel how this powerful trinity of self-healing and self-love and self-compassion and self-empowerment can really guide you into these deeper dialogues with your own heart about how you can show up to the adventure of self-love in even more powerful and brilliant ways today. So I hope you enjoyed today's Kaia Ra Daily Transmission. Thank you for your comments. Please be sure to like this video and to subscribe to our channel. It's always a great pleasure to be here with you. I consider it a privilege to be any part of your spiritual journey. Have a fabulous day today, wherever you are in the world. All my love. Namaste.